it's Hailey, and today I'm filming a video that honestly I've kind of been dreading filming because I know it's going to take me a long time. I know it's going to be a pain to film, but I like doing this at the beginning of the year every year. Today I'm going to be talking about all of the unread books that I own, so all the books that are on my TBR pile. A TBR pile is to be read, and for me, I don't know if everyone else categorizes it like this, but I have my TBR as all the books that I own that I haven't read yet. So not like all of the books that I ever want to read. It's just the ones that are sitting on my shelf that I haven't gotten the chance to get to yet. There are some that have been here for years. There are some that are very new. There's a lot of sequels. It's kind of all over the place. And I think this year I'm really going to try and reduce it. I'm going to try and read all the books that I have instead of buying some new books. And I think that will be easier since I don't work at the bookstore anymore. I'm not like constantly buying books. It's a little bit easier to be kind of more reasonable about what I do end up purchasing. So I say this is going to be crappy because I'm going to have to go and like take off each book, you know, and then walk back over here. I sound so lazy, but like it's just a lot of work. I like doing this at the beginning of the year though, so then you guys can see what I'm starting the year off with. I did it last year at the beginning of the year, so I'm probably gonna go and rewatch that and see how many of these were in that video that are still in this video, and I'm probably gonna cry a little bit about it. The good news though is that I actually have read most of the books that I have on my shelves. So I was going through that when I did my bookshelf reorganization video when I moved here and was shelving all my books. I'm not sure if that will be up before this video or not, so if it is, I'll link it down below for you guys, but that makes me feel a little bit better about it and a little bit less guilty. This is like 99.9% of my unread books. I'm sure that there are some in the stacks that I still have downstairs that I haven't shelved yet because I don't have the shelf yet, but these are like the main ones. The other ones are adult books that I do want to get to eventually, but I don't know when. So with that long intro out of the way, let's begin. I'll start off with what I'm currently reading. So The Right Swipe by Alicia Ray, The Toll by Neil Shusterman, which I should be done hopefully by the time this video is up. I don't know if I will be, but like hopefully. I'm almost done the audiobook. Now I have a stack of ARCs or advanced reader copies. So these are books that are not out yet and have been kindly sent to me by publishers. Girl Serpent Thorn by Melissa Boschardhaus, When We Were Magic by Sarah Gailey, The Upside of Falling by Alex Light, All Your Twisted Secrets by Diana Urban, Yes, No, Maybe So by Becky Albertalli and Aisha Saeed, Of Curses and Kisses by Sandhya Menon, Bone Crier's Moon by Catherine Purdy, The Best Laid Plans by Cameron Lund, Time of Our Lives by Emily Wibberley and Austin Siegeman Broca, The Vanishing Deep by Astrid Scholl. Next I have a pile that I just filmed a book haul for, so I will link that down below for you guys. So next is Starry Eyes by Jen Bennett, Alex Approximately by Jen Bennett, Gem and Dixie by Sarah Zarr, Chaotic Good by Whitney Gardner, The 13th Tale by Diane Setterfield, Tiger Lily by Jody Lynn Anderson, The Sacred Lies of Minnow Bly by Stephanie Oakes, Summer of Salt by Katrina Leno, and Made You Up by Francesca Zappia. And now we are just getting into the main shelf, so you can see why I said this video is gonna suck. Orphan Monster Spy by Matt Colleen, Put In by Julie Murphy, Blood of Wonderland by Stephanie Oakes, Kingsbane by Claire Legrand, Under a Painted Sky by Stacey Lee, Wolf by Ryan Groudon, The Crown's Fate by Evelyn Skye, Wicked Saints by Emily A. Duncan, Enchantée by Gita Trelise, Leviathan by Scott Westerfeld, The Darkest Magic by Morgan Rhodes, Say You Still Love Me by K.A. Tucker, The Devil's Thief by Lisa Maxwell, The Fountains of Silence by Ruta Sepetys, Suggested Reading by Dave Konis, The Candle and the Flame by Nafisa Azad, Fire by Kristen Kishore, Kingdom of Ash by Sarah J. Maas, Uprooted by Naomi Novik, Timekeeper by Tara Sim, The Accidental Beauty Queen by Terry Wilson, Guilt by Catherine Longshore, Spin the Dawn by Elizabeth Lim, Infinity Sun by Adam Silvera, Graceling by Kristen Kishore, Brazen by Catherine Longshore, Misform by Brandon Sanderson, The Wicked King by Holly Black, Love at First Like by Hannah Orenstein, Opposite of Always by Justin A. Reynolds, Well Met by Jen DeLuca, The Last of August by Brittany Cavallaro, The Triumphant by Leslie Livingston, Sea Witch by Sarah Henning, Dance of Thieves by Mary E. Pearson, The Night Country by Melissa Albert, Starsight by Brandon Sanderson, All the Happily Ever Afters by Danielle Teller, The Passion of Dulce by Julie Berry, Sea Fire by Natalie C. Parker, Baker by Sarah Smith, The Good Luck Charm by Helena Hunting, How to Hack a Heartbreak by Kristen Rockaway, The Unlikelies by Carrie Firestone, The Queen of Sorrow by Sarah Beth Durst, The Wicked Deep by Shay Earnshaw, The Queens of Innislear by Tessa Grattan, Crown of Coral and Pearl by Mara Rutherford, Friar's War by Nina Varela, All the Stars and Teeth by Adeline Grace. This should actually be with my arcs. Arch Enemies by Marissa Meyer, Illusionarium by Heather Dixon, The Bromance Book Club by Lisa K. Adams, Nocturna by Maya Motain, Challenger Deep by Neil Schusterman, Into the Crooked Place by Alexandra Christo, Jane Steele by Lindsay Fay, The Guinevere Deception by Kirsten White, Bitter Blue by Kristen Kishore, Winter Garden by Kristen Hanna, The Librarian of Auschwitz by Antonio Iturb, translated by Lilith Thwaites, The Defiant by Leslie Livingston, Wicked Like a Wildfire by Lana Popovich, The Case for Jamie by Brittany Cavallaro, Finale by Stephanie Garber, Girls of Paper and Fire by Natasha Nyung, Aurora Rising by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff, Heart of Iron by Ashley Poston. Honestly, I'm trying to remember if I've read this or not. I don't think I have. I think it's Honor Among Thieves that I read. I always get the two mixed up. No, I definitely didn't read this. I read Honor Among Thieves. Struggles. House of Salt and Sorrows by Erin A. Craig. Not the Girl You Marry by Andy J. Christopher. The Key to Happily Ever After by Tiff Marcello. Only a Breath Apart by Katie McGarry. The Cold Is in Her Bones by Peter Nell Van Arsdale. The Lady's Guide to Petticoats and Piracy by Mackenzie Lee. We Hunt the Flame by Hafsa Faisal. Romanov by Nadine Brands. Spark by Alice Broadway, Children of Virtue and Vengeance by Tomi Adeyemi, The Game of Hope by Sandra Gulland, The Bride Test by Helen Huang, Would Like to Meet by Rachel Winters, The Beautiful by Renee Adye, Call Down the Hawk by Maggie Stiefvater, Two Dark Reigns by Kendara Blake, Like a Love Story by Abdi Nazemian, War of Cards by Colleen Oakes. I literally just realized that this is not the same author as the other book, and I thought it was, so when I was talking about, I think, Blood of Wonderland, I definitely said Stephanie, I meant Colleen. Our Dark Duet by Victoria Schwab, The War Outside by Monica Hesse, There Will Come a Darkness by Katie Rose Poole, Winterwood by Shay Earnshaw, A River of Royal Blood by Amanda Joy, Mirror Mirror by Jen Calamita, Part of Your World by Liz Braswell, Straight On Till Morning by Liz Braswell. I think I'm going to do a little 24-hour readathon with all these twisted tales because I have 3 of them to read, so that sounds like fun. A whole like Disney themed readathon. How fun! These Rebel Ways by Sarah Rosh. Carry On by Rainbow Rowell. Please don't yell at me for this. Honestly, I kind of want to unhaul it because I've tried a couple of times to read it and I just don't know that it's for me. Ninth House by Lee Bardugo, A Treason of Thorns by Laura E. Weymouth, The Starless Sea by Erin Morgenstern, The Looking Glass House by Vanessa Tate, The Darkest Legacy by Alexandra Bracken, Sherwood by Megan Spooner, Sky Without Stars by Jessica Brody and Joanne Rendell, The Light Between Worlds by Laura E. Weymouth, I Believe in a Thing Called Love by Maureen Gu, Tiny Pretty Things by Sona Chairai-Potra and Danielle Clayton, The Reluctant Queen by Sarah Beth Durst, Trader Angels by Anne Blankman, Dreamland Burning by Jennifer Latham, Undying by Amy Kaufman and Megan Spooner, Iron Cast by Destiny Soraya, Until It Fades by K.A. Tucker, The Conference of the Birds by Ransom Riggs, The Looking Glass Wars by Frank Bador, The Last Magician by Lisa Maxwell, The Queen of Nothing by Holly Black, The Flat Share by Beth O'Leary, Dating You, Hating You by Christina Lauren, A Reaper at the Gates by Saba Tahir, American Royals by Catherine McGee, The Bone Houses by Emily Lloyd-Jones, Get a Life, Chloe Brown by Talia Hibbert, The Matchmaker's List by Sonia Lawley, Bone Gap by Laura Ruby, and finally, Bringing Down the Duke by Evie Dunmore. So now I'm gonna go and count. I realized I forgot one and I'm sure there's many more that I forgot, but The Steep and Thorny Way by Kat Winters. I also forgot A Map of Fates by Maggie Hall. So I have 149 unread books. I really wish I had one more to make it 150, but what can you do? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It took me forever to film as expected, but as I was going through, I was kind of like, I kind of want to do a video where I go through all the sequels I have and really get critical and decide which series I'm not going to continue with. So let me know if you'd be interested in that. I am going to do an unhaul soon. I'm not sure if I'm going to go through these shelves and do an unhaul yet. I don't know. As I was going through, I was kind of like, do I really want to read this? But then I'm like, what if it's a hidden gem? What if I really like it? Like, I haven't heard much about it, but what if it's great? The struggle is real. So I don't know how many books I have total. Once I film my bookshelf tour, which will be coming soon, I will be able to see how many of my books that I own are unread because I plan on counting all of the books that I own since now all of them are in one spot. So thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please let me know how many unread books you have. It will probably make me feel bad about myself, but if you have more than me, definitely tell me because then I'll feel better. But I will see you guys in my next video very soon. Bye!